I'm not gonna start over. I'm just gonna fucking redo the thing. Take 2.
Love don't feel right. We get along on the outside. Head out the door, but ours on the inside.
Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a loyal subscriber, follower, or whatever. If not, and this is your first time, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss all the things that I have in store for you. By the title, I'm sure you guys already know that we're going to be talking about teenage survival kit. And this is basically just going to be all the tools that I feel is necessary to, I feel like young girls should know. Not even a survival kit. I just feel like it's something that young girls should know, should be familiar with. It's something that I wish that I could, reach into my future to grab when I was a teenager and I could use, so I would make half of the dumbass mistakes I made in all of the arguments with mom, whatever. Sometimes a lot of that stuff can be avoided, and I'm going to teach you how. So, girls, guys, anybody, all the people who are watching, like, subscribe, and stay tuned if you want to hear what I have to say on this video. So, my first topic is going to be boys. This is a crazy topic because it's inevitable that a teenage girl is going to meet a boy that they like. And things are gonna happen. Not necessarily saying that you're gonna have sex, but things are gonna happen. You're gonna catch emotional feelings, and you're gonna think you're in love, and you're gonna feel things like urges, and you're gonna want to do stuff. Like it's you guys, don't be ashamed because it's universal. It happens to everybody, and I'm here to tell you it happened to me, and I turned out fine. Okay, so the key to all of this is knowing how to handle it. So when you have a boyfriend, well, my thing is stay clear from boys. That's the advice that I would give to my younger self, knowing what I know now. If I could tell my teenage self right now, stay away from these boys, and my teenage self would listen, because I wouldn't listen to anyone at that time. All this energy that I should have been putting on school, I was putting on boys that I don't even talk to this day. Like I don't speak to them. I don't speak their name. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, the guys that you think you're in love with now, they're gonna be so irrelevant to you in your future. Because okay, you guys, so my next topic is gonna be friends, because we all think we have them. Biggest thing about having friends is that I've noticed that when I was younger, I was hanging with a group of girls that I do not talk to as of today. I only have 3 friends that I've kept my entire life, and I feel like I'm gonna continue to keep them my entire life. But the group of girls that you're hanging with now, that your clique, girl, y'all not gonna be that, like, a couple. It's just gonna be like 2 or 3 of y'all that actually stay cool and remain good friends throughout your lifetime. But I promise you, all the girls that you're cool with now, even your bestie friends, you're not, like, it's I'm telling you, like, adulthood changed everything. People go their separate ways, and sometimes you're just not gonna keep in contact. Like, you guys are as close as you are right now because you're forced to. You go to school together, but like, some people could actually, like, my best friend, we were together in middle school and younger grades and stuff. So we've been together, well, we've been best friends since forever, and we're gonna stay best friends. So some friendships will last, but if your friendship does not last, girl, get over it, because you're probably not even gonna talk to this. Like, it's not the end of the world. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna continue to ramble on, but it's not the end of the world. You can be in the crowd, but don't be a part of the crowd. Like, set yourself apart. It's so easy to fall into the crowd, like, be like everybody else. That's something that I did, and I regret that to this day. I remember it's real stupid, y'all. It's real silly. Like, I wish I never would have did it. It makes no sense. But when I was in middle school, I think, and I had friends, they were talking about losing their virginity. I don't even remember what it was, but they were talking about losing their virginity. And of course, I had never lost, like, I was still a virgin. I never had sex, but instead of telling the truth, saying I never had sex, and everybody else was saying that they were not virgins, you know, they already had sex. So I lied. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm not a virgin either. Yeah, you know, I did it too. But really, I was lying. And that's, you know, that's, I wasn't being a leader. I was being a follower when I did that. And, you know, that's something that you shouldn't do, because it's no need. Like, why? Why you, like, virginity is something sacred, something that you really should keep, you know. It's something beautiful, you guys. So don't fall into the crowd. Don't be a part of that, because you can be so much more. Like, the person that you're already supposed to be, honey, the person that you're already supposed to be is probably somebody who's going to be beautiful and courageous, and they're going to be a wonderful woman, or your guys are going to be wonderful women. Don't alter that person, because then when you do those things, you're changing your character, you're changing who you really are supposed to be, and you're altering it with some fake detail that you picked up from somebody else. Another important topic, I feel like I have to bring this up, because I see pictures of young girls with too much damn makeup on. I mean, y'all, it's just too much. And I remember being a teenager, and I playing with makeup, trying to see what's for me, or what I thought was for me, and it really turned out not to be for me. Now that I'm looking back on old pictures, like, damn, what was I thinking? Like, you know, those type of pictures, well, you're gonna go through an experience, and you're gonna be looking like, what was I thinking? Why did I do my hair like this? Like, why did I feel like I needed to dye my hair bright yellow, like a big booty yellow color? Like, bro, you're gonna wish it's not really a don't do type tip. It's just a beware tip. Like, this is gonna happen. You are gonna overdo the makeup. I just feel like, be cautious with the makeup, ladies. Like, YouTube is here, use the makeup tutorials, but I just feel like it's not necessary. Like, I know I probably sound like somebody's parent, because I keep saying all this stuff is gonna come in the future, you can hold off on it. But y'all, you can hold off on it. Like, I know you want to be super pretty, but don't overdo it where you just look like a hot ass mess, or you look like you're overgrown. Like, I seen a video with a little girl, and she looked like she was fucking my age, and she looked better than me. Like, her makeup was on, like, the shit was beautiful. And this is just everyday makeup. So I feel like that it's beautiful and all, but you're a teenager, and during those, you don't want to bring any extra attention to yourself from men and anybody else. Like, just don't do it. Don't get that label, because it's not a cute one. And, you know, everybody has their time. Like, it's a universal thing. We all gonna go through this shit. Like, stages of life, the developmental stages of life, we all go through them. So don't overdo the makeup. You know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. For what? Girl, you're beautiful the way you are. Another thing about beauty, while we're on hair and makeup, I would say I will add something about health, because this is something that I've struggled with, that I wish that I could go back into my teenage years and change. You know, I wish that I would have started working out, drinking water, being extra healthy, playing sports, all type of stuff really early, because now it's super hard. Even with me, you know, I was in the military. Even then, like, it was hard for me to adjust to that, because I never ever worked out. I was just, you know, I did ROTC. I did dance team, but it was nothing where I was, you know, working out super extensive, running, doing things that are good for my body. I didn't drink enough water. I ate a lot of fast food, you know. So I would say eat healthy, drink a lot of water while you can, while you're still young, and already go ahead and get the grab on exercising, because y'all, when y'all come out of high school, or when you are an adult and you want to have that perfect body, or you want to get your body right, it's like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is hard when you have not been doing and you have not been living that lifestyle. It is super hard to get back on track. So I would say, yeah, like, if you're just starting, like, if you're in high school right now, man, start drinking water, start running, walking. You know, you have friends. Like, I have to work out by myself, because I don't have any friends, because I'm here in Hawaii. My 3 friends that I mentioned earlier in the video, they are scattered elsewhere. So I'm stuck here, and I don't have anyone to work out with. I don't really meet anybody. So yeah. This is what your life will be like in a couple more years. You know, you won't, like, things change drastically. You're not like, I used to be a social butterfly, and now I'm like introvert. Like, I don't really talk to anybody because once you get older, you just get tired of bull crap. Like, you don't want to go through the friend phase and all that. Like, it's just so extra. I'd rather not. Like, I'd rather not, honestly speaking. I'd rather not even meet anyone, honestly. And the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about, oh, well, actually, I have 2 more things to talk to you guys about. So, the next thing I want to talk about is college, because college is important, guys. It is important, and I know right now it might not seem like it's important, because when I was in high school, I wasn't giving a flip. Well, I was, but it was like I wasn't at the same time. Like, I would show up to school, I would do my work, but when I got, like, it was nothing like I was putting in 100% effort. I would always do what I had to do to pass, pretty much. But what I should have been doing was putting in 100% effort. Like I told y'all, I would have been further along in college. You could have been taking college classes in high school. Like, I know people who are graduating high school with their associate's degree. Like, that should have been me. There's no reason why that couldn't have been me. And those are some of the things that I wish I could go back and change. Like, you know, your ranking in school right now in high school, it matters. Like, it matters when you're going to college. It's gonna matter when you're trying to get accepted into that good ass school that you, sorry. It matters when you're trying to get accepted into that good school, you know, the best school that is in this state. You know, you want to do all these things, but you can't because your class ranking is so low. You need to put in the work right now, because if you don't, when you get there, it's just gonna be too late. You're gonna have to start all over. And that's pretty much what I like. I wasn't the worst student, but you know, where I want to be now, I wish that I would have did things differently, because it's super hard for me right now. And I guess I just have to work extra hard, rather than the people who worked hard in high school. I have to put in extra work if I want to be like them or be better than, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just start now. It's so much easier, you guys. Like, start putting those applications. Seniors or 11th graders, you know, start looking at schools you want to go to. Start, if you're even in your 9th grade years, like, pick up good healthy study habits. So I know I already talked on this topic, but I'm gonna harp on it because I feel like it's very important. Boys, and this is like, it's boys, but it's another topic branching off into sex. And, you know, keeping it in your pants. Like, I don't want to sound like anyone's mother, and I know that when you're a teenager, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Like, it's inevitable. We're gonna do what we want to do because we're sneaky, you know. That's just, you know, like, everybody's gonna, if things are supposed to happen, like, it's just universal. Certain things are gonna happen in your life. It happens to everyone. Everyone has to lose their virginity. Everyone has to have sex. My thing to you guys is, make sure that it's with somebody who you really love and who loves you back. Like, it's something that you don't have to question, something that is genuine. What can I say? You know, I feel like don't let it be some little boy who take you to the movies and next thing you know he dating another girl named Tasha. Don't let it be him, because that little boy ain't worth it. Like, he ain't worth those precious jewels. What you have between your legs, and this is for male and female, what you have between your legs, but especially my females, my teenagers, because I don't think that mothers are instilling in their girls anymore that, you know, you are beautiful and you don't have to give a man anything. You don't, like, just do you, girl. You don't, like, I feel like half of the time, like, men expect women or boys expect girls to give them their goodies, their cookies, but you don't have to. Just because you want to date around, like, you want to date a little boy, doesn't mean you have to have sex with him. Because 9 times out of 10 or 7 times out of 10 I don't want to say 9, but 7 times out of 10 you're gonna get pregnant having sex so young, because you're so uneducated about it. No matter if you're using a condom or not, you're so uneducated. You don't know what you are doing. And if you do know what you're doing, kudos to you, and thank God you're being safe, and thank God you're doing things, you know, you're actually, you know, you're not just out there having sex to have sex, because you actually did the research. You know, you're doing what you have to do to be safe, to do, you know, like, I feel like if you're gonna be a woman, if you want to do those type of things, you have to be ready for the responsibilities that come along with them. You have to be ready for the responsibilities that come along with them. So don't just be out there having careless sex with guys, because And don't be out there having sex with guys, any guy that want to buy you a burger from the burger joint or take you to the movies, guys, because these things matter when you get older. You don't want to tell your husband, your hubby to be, that you had sex with 10 or more guys and you're only 21 or 18. Like, these things matter. So you're beautiful the way you are. Don't let a guy tell you anything different. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not beautiful and you're not worth the wait, and that your jewels, or you have to give your jewels up, because you don't let anyone take advantage of you, because girl, women are the key to the world, and you're gonna be a woman someday. So don't let a man deter you from your mission in this world, girl, because you have a mission. We all have a mission. So hopefully you guys stayed and watched the entire video. Sorry that it has to come to an end, but I have to record for another video, Loving a Man episode 1. Hopefully you guys tune in. If you like this video, then press that like button and then subscribe, because we want you guys to come back, of course. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day.
We're half of the same.